Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first supplement training for BrainMD and Amen Clinics. My name is Lisa Marie Shaughnessy, and I am the Dallas Clinic Outreach Manager. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and introduce Karen Mayo. Karen Mayo is an integrative nutritionist. She currently works out of our Amen Clinic, New York office. She is an award-winning international best-selling author of Mindful Eating, 30 Days to a Whole New You. She has authored 2 more books, and you may have seen her on Dr. Oz or the Jack Canfield Show. Karen has appeared on the TEDx stage, Mindful Eating with Mayo. She taught at Columbia University, Nutrition and Healthcare Today. Karen is clinically certified as a hypnotherapist, helping her clients with weight loss, anxiety, and stress reduction. Our brain is involved in everything we do. It's the organ of intelligence, character, personality, and it's involved in every decision we make. The way we eat matters. Whether we admit it or not, food affects our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. But eating right isn't just about calorie counting or eliminating fats or carbohydrates. Rather, it's about understanding the scientific effects food has on a case-by-case basis and is the bigger picture. Karen Mayo makes the complexities of nutrition accessible by zeroing in on the essentials and offering practical suggestions you can immediately implement into your daily routine. Comprehensive health solutions to promote wellness, patient wellness. Specific wellness protocols, weight management, nutrition, and lifestyle programs, hypnotherapy, educational workshops, and webinars to extend the lifetime of patients and generations to come. Karen's motto is, "It's not about dying, it's about living." And we are so blessed to have her with us today.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for that introduction. I'm going to try and I'm going to give you everything I can with the time that we have together. So it's a lot of information. So I just want you to just know that you can implement these strategies right away for your patient's relief. I know you're going to have some questions. So we're going to have a special guest at the end that's going to help us with the questions. And I'm really excited to have that person here with us. So here we go. As you know, we have locations in the Amen clinics all around the United States of America. I'm working out of obviously the New York location, but and we're here to talk about, mindful eating and also brain health. And as Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. I say, it's not about dieting, it's about living. So my intention today for today's webinar is to share the key systems of the brain, which do specific things and the problems that occur in the brain, and then targeted solutions. So by the end of this webinar, you're going to know the rules and principles of the brain health strategies that we have at Amen Clinics, psychological considerations, and then the supplements for support. So there's no better time than go get a pen and paper for these delicious nuggets of information I'm going to give you. So based on the world's largest psychiatric brain imaging SPECT database here at Amen Clinics, we've learned that most psychiatric problems are not mental issues. They're targeted, brain issues as well. So we go on the 4 circles of brain health, and we know that these mental issues are brain issues that really steal people's minds. And that one idea has changed everything for Amen Clinics. So I'd like you to join us in helping make the change of the paradigm from mental illness to brain health and change. And our foundation is changeyourbrainfoundation.org. So this is what we do here with Amen Clinics as far as fundraising and research and education and patient support. So as your BrainMD trainer and brand ambassador for our supplements. Our supplements are brain-directed nutrition based upon ingredient combinations that offer an excellent product for your mind and your body. Quality manufactured in facilities dedicating to meeting and exceeding the current standards. We have new products that are being added and upgraded as we learn from clinical experience of our doctors and the needs of our wholesale partners like you. We provide education and the latest science, factual and timely information so you can make properly informed decisions. At BrainMD, we've dedicated our careers to helping people like you feel better with all natural, ethically sourced supplements free of gluten, wheat, eggs, corn, sugars, artificial colorings and flavorings, and common toxins that most manufacturers don't check for. We extensively test and track each bottle, ensuring that you receive the absolute best. And if you're not 100% satisfied with our product, you will receive your money back. As your BrainMD trainer and brand ambassador, you have access to me for any questions and feedback. Okay, at Amen Clinics, we have brain healthy nutrition principles and the gut-brain connection, foods that hurt our brain versus foods that love us back. So rule number one in our principles is understanding the importance of putting healthy things into your body and optimizing your brain function and overall health. So the principles we use at Amen Clinics to keep our brains and bodies functioning at our best. We all know rule number one, right? So high quality calories and not too many of them. In other words, be mindful of your intake and make sure you're consuming high quality foods. So it's that, old saying, garbage in, garbage out. So our rules of healthy eating actions, this is an action step. So basically, it's, what low quality foods will you commit to taking out of your diet today or now? And think of like high sodium, stuff that's high sugar, high fat, empty calories. Okay, so we're going to go on to our brain because this is what we're all here for, right? So previewing our brain. So the practical regions is our prefrontal, which is our CEO, right? It makes us human. It's our executive function. So let's go into where? The prefrontal. And obviously, our functions in the prefrontal is our forethought, judgment, impulse control, organization, planning, empathy, and learning from our mistakes. When there's prefrontal cortex problems, as you can see, the low prefrontal cortex activity, this is where we have diagnosis of ADD, ADHD, lack of empathy. We see some of that in the personality disorders in our society today, trouble from learning from mistakes. Also, something to consider is our prefrontal, is that as a male, it doesn't fully complete until they're 28 years old. And as a female, it's 25. And, that's kind of also something to consider when you're putting your child on, or your kid, or on the insurance, because I think they do that coincidentally. But anyway, let's get back to the prefrontal. The help would be structured goal setting, intense exercise, which boosts dopamine, higher protein and low glycemic foods here. I'm shamefully promoting my book, Mindful Eating, which is right behind me. And it's obviously our nutrition rule number 3. And we also want to boost dopamine with green tea, and our supplements that boost dopamine are Neurovite Plus. So Neurovite Plus is really amazing as far as our multivitamin. It's total wellness. It's whole body and brain nutrition. It promotes optimal brain function with key brain healthy ingredients. It's good for your immunity, which provides antioxidants and immune support. And it's really good for digestion and it promotes a healthy digestion. So our next product from BrainMD is our omega-3, but we do have a vegan option as well. So our omega-3 is highly concentrated fish oil, which is right there. It's intensively tested to exclude more than 250 environmental contaminants. And that's why, I've been in supplements for a very, very long time. And this, I can tell you, is second to none. There's no better omega-3 than this omega-3. I can promise you that. It promotes positive mood and also emotional balance. And then we have our omega-3 vegan. It's, again, it's second to none. There's no omega that you can take or you can find that beats this omega. This one has marine algae. It obviously supports our cardiovascular health. It promotes a calming mood and body, and it supports memory and recall. So our next BrainMD supplement for our prefrontal, obviously, is our vitamin D. So our vitamin D3 promotes positive mood and emotional imbalance. It improves healthy blood flow to the brain. So vitamin D is fundamental, obviously, we all know that, to human growth and has more than 200 gene expressions. But some people might not know that the D3 is actually the body's preferred D, as the D2 is considered less active and actually can impair D3's actions. And it's produced in our kidneys, so it's important for calcium absorption, and it supports our brain and whole body health. And then we have our Pro Brain Biotics. I always recommend these. These are really good. They have just the amount of probiotics that you need in your body. A lot of probiotics only have 2, right? So this one has more than 2, obviously. It has our 7. So this one, again, is really, really great. I use it. I use actually a lot of our products, I'll show you. And then for another one for our prefrontal, it is our focus and energy, excuse me. It supports focus, energy, and promotes concentration and attention. Rule number 2 is drinking plenty of water and not your calories. So half your body weight in ounces and not above 100 ounces. As 100 ounces will, it can fluctuate your hormone levels, and you definitely don't want to do that. So it's half your body weight in ounces. And then your action step here is, what are you willing to give up now to replace it with water instead? So I like to use our Neurogreens. Our Neurogreens are amazing. It's another product at BrainMD that we have. So rule number 3, here it is, the high quality lean protein for our prefrontal cortex. It boosts dopamine. And then, as much as possible, the different protein sources, make sure they're organic, hormone-free, antibiotic-free, the deal. So high protein vegetables like spinach and broccoli. We have our NeuroZinc. So our NeuroZinc is fabulous. As you know, zinc is concentrated in the brain more than any other organ. So it's vital for functioning of nerve cell connections or synapses. So it promotes positive mood and emotional and hormonal imbalance. And it supports vitamin A metabolism. So it's really great for people who have maybe some night vision difficulties. But I love this product. I love the NeuroZinc. I mean, I love a lot of our products. But and then so this one is really great for kids, right? So a lot of kids are deficient in omega-3s. Actually, there's a lot of deficiencies in a lot of nutritional, because what they're eating is they're eating the mac and cheese and they're eating the chicken nuggets, and that obviously doesn't have any nutrition in it. So this supplement promotes a calm body and mind, and it also provides lots of focus and concentration and attention. The ADD, ADHD arena with the kids this is a great product for them. Because a lot of it is nutritionally deficient from the standard American diet that we have here in the United States. Okay, moving on to our next brain system is our anterior cingulate gyrus, which is this area right here. So our anterior cingulate gyrus is involved in cognitive flexibility and the person's ability to go from idea to idea, to cooperate with others, functions, it goes, the shift attention. It always has that error detection. So if you have somebody that's like always telling you what's wrong or what's wrong with what you're doing, or you have a family member that's always going, well, there's always something wrong. There's an anterior cingulate gyrus issue there. So this is how we help them. Oh, wait, sorry, we're still getting on the what's going on with them. So we have the OCD spectrum, the obsessive compulsive, always getting stuck. So let's go on and see how we can help these peeps, friends of ours, patients of ours. So we always want to distract them or give them really good options, reverse psychology options. Exercise is really great for someone who has anterior cingulate gyrus problems. And diet, obviously, right? So you see the fish here. So the fish oils and the vegan fish oils. So this is also great. So be more flexible and less stuck on things. You hire me as the clinical hypnotherapist. Hypnosis actually taps into the body's natural soothing power source. And then, got meditation. So calming stress and enhancing brain function. And then we have our psychotherapy. So we have our, EMDR practitioners at Amen Clinics that we'd love to refer out. So I'm in awe. I love what they do, and I'm looking forward to working more with them. So our nutrition recommendations for an overactive anterior cingulate gyrus can be calmed down with certain foods that increase serotonin levels, right? So our complex carbohydrates like sweet potatoes and garbanzo beans, aka hummus, and foods that are rich in L-tryptophan, turkey, salmon, as you can see, green peas, nut butters, and avoid, when you have somebody with anterior cingulate gyrus that's overactive, you really want to avoid the simple carbohydrates. So the white breads, the pastas, the rice, yada, yada, yada. So our brain health supplements that help our anterior cingulate gyrus are our serotonin mood support. That really helps to fight back the negative thoughts, supports a healthy mood and emotional balance, supports a moderate appetite and promotes healthy weight management, and has our 5-HTP. Actually, if you know someone who has emotional eating, this is a really good product for them. And let's just chat about serotonin real quick. So serotonin is that neurotransmitter that's responsible for our mood, sleep, appetite control, and social engagement. Serotonin levels they can drop during a woman's menstrual cycle, making her irritable or even depressed. So being low in serotonin is a common cause of anxiety and depression. So if you know someone that's always getting stuck on negative thoughts and can't go or can't let go that negative thought or that idea, it's really a sign that they're low in serotonin. And as you know, 90% of our serotonin is made in our body, and it's made in our gut. So if you know someone who suffers from gut issues, then they're most likely low in serotonin, right? And the craving of simple carbohydrates like that pasta and breads and sugar can also be a sign of low serotonin. So instead, go for the smart carbohydrates, like I just talked about, sweet potatoes and hummus, which I love hummus. I love making hummus. And also just another side note is that birth control pills often lead to reduction in serotonin. So just be aware of this and then just make the adjustments, right? Okay. Our next BrainMD supplement is Happy Saffron. This one is so fun. So this one is an aphrodisiac for women. So this is a potent mood support supplement that is designed to improve mood, help cope with anxious feelings, and enhance focus while under mental pressure. I love this one. I take it. It's so good. Okay, so again, our next is our BrainMD omega-3. And then we have our vegan, promotes concentration and attention. And then our probiotics. And I'm giving you these just so you know that I know we did that already in the prefrontal, but these are products that you can, be sure to use different parts of your brain, and they work all together in your brain. So, and our products, like I said, the ones I'm showing you today are just amazing. And there's in my opinion, I don't believe there's anything better. So rule number 5, focus on healthy fats, right? Love healthy fats. So your brain is 60% fat, and it's actually the fattest organ that we have in our body. So it needs to be taken care of. So our action step is to replace unhealthy fats with healthy fats. It's kind of a no-brainer for us people who are in nutrition and in our brain health certifications, professionals, trainers. But some people just don't know how to get that extra fat, those extra healthy fats into their body. So like a trail mix is really great. And you can make it, it's easy to make a trail mix. Go to bulk and buy avocados, flaxseed. Okay, you get it. Rule number 6 is eat from the rainbow. Healthy diet, including rainbow foods and colors. Our action step on this one is to write down your favorite foods and eat from the rainbow, and not the Skittles, because those aren't good for you. Okay, our next brain system is our basal. Our basal is right there. So this is the anxiety centers, our basal ganglia. They're the large structures towards the center of the brain that surround the limbic system. So it sets, like I said, anxiety levels, a sense of calm. It mediates pleasure and addiction. So it's that pleasure pain principle is also in the basal. When the basal has issues, there's predicts the worst, trouble speaking in public, there's an addiction there, panic, anxiety, nervousness, fine motor problems, and sensitivity to rejection, social anxiety. So this is really helping the basal, suggestions, soothing stress, enhancing overall sense of calm and relaxation. So that breathing, right? So that diaphragmatic breathing, the deep breathing exercises, and then you have the heart rate variability training. So this goes into, a lot of different things that we can do to help our patients and our clients associated with illness and anxiety. Nutrition recommendations: if you have somebody that has high anxiety, you make sure that you check for low blood sugar, right? Because low blood sugar is definitely not our friend. And also hypoglycemia is a huge cause or major cause of anxiety. And the low basal ganglia activity and low motivation, the patient would do better with a high protein, low carbohydrate diet to give you more energy during the day, right? And then we have our psychological, which is our automatic negative thoughts therapy, which can come in a variety of different species, as we all know that, right? Okay, so our basal ganglia help, again, is that belly breathing and slow breathing. Hire Karen Mayo as your clinical hypnotherapist. We have our biofeedback, and then our meditation, and then brain 4, healthy nutrition, the rule, number 4. And then we have our BrainMD calming supplements. And again, we have our GABA calming support. This product is, it helps you stay calm and cool and pretty much even keeled. The supplement helps to put like the brakes on the brain and these anxious thoughts. It supports relaxation in the body and the mind, and it encourages a healthy response to everyday stress. Speaking of everyday stress, that's our next supplement. So we stress less and enjoy more of that chill life. So it supports healthy hormonal imbalance and with the adrenals and the cortisol. So it balances out. I have this one as well. I love this one with the magnesium and the holy basil extract and L-theanine. This really is a great product for someone who is low blood sugar or high stress, which is also high cortisol. Okay, our magnesium. So our brain loves magnesium, loves it. So it promotes calm under stress, improves sleep quality, and enhances mental clarity with positive thinking. And it's really a great concentration of magnesium citrate, malate, and glycinate formula. There is no oxidate in here, and it's which is commonly poorly absorbed. This magnesium is fundamental for our cells to make DNA and then code into RNA and protein. So I use this one every night. You want to chew your minerals at night and your vitamins during the day. That's a little trick. But magnesium is, our brains need it. And women actually tend to lose magnesium during menstruation. So magnesium is that muscle relaxant that always acts directly upon the HPA axis, which is the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, by down-regulating stress response. So it reduces anxiety as well as muscle cramps. So this product is amazing for women who especially gets cramps during that time of the month. So more than half of all Americans are actually deficient in magnesium, and it's required by at least 300 different enzymes to make energy from our foods and is required for our cells to make DNA. Okay, so who could benefit from this chewable? So problems with sleep and anxiousness, mood problems, anyone wanting to have a better working brain. And if you're depleted in magnesium from with the food that we're eating from the soil, obviously we know the soil is depleted with our zinc, magnesium, copper, and iron. So you're not going to be getting the magnesium that you need from your foods. So that's why it's a great idea to supplement with our chewables. And they taste really good too. All right, brain rule number 4 is to eat smart carbohydrates, low glycemic, high fiber. Low glycemic is, foods that are on the lower end of the glycemic index to lower your blood glucose levels, decrease cravings, and help with weight loss. Unfortunately, many popular foods in the standard American diet are high and in the glycemic index. So I guess an action step here would be to take a few minutes to calculate how much fiber you're getting on an average day, and then make conscious effort to increase your fiber intake, as fiber helps with the glycemic index. So high fiber foods keep hangry people in check, right? So, stuff like your vegetables, broccoli, those are all really great high fiber foods, and it keeps your blood sugar balanced. So fiber should be 25 to 35 grams each day. So, so our next is our deep limbic system, or our thalamus, is one of the most interesting and critical parts of our being human and power-packed with functions, all of which are critical for human behavior and survival. This was kind of like a bonus. Okay, so our deep limbic system is really in here. I'll show you a little, here we go. This is our hypothalamus, our thalamus, our amygdala, and our hippocampus. So this is where a lot of our memories are, obviously, right? And then our sense of processing information and our flight and fight hormone secretion. So when there's issues going on in your limbic system, actually, let's go through this one first. Sorry, I keep jumping ahead of myself. So it manages all of this. Okay, so our experience at Amen Clinics tells us that the limbic system is less active. There's generally a more positive and hopeful state of mind. So it promotes bonding, stores emotional charged memories. It's directly processed the sense of smell. So when it's working too hard, this is where we go. So when it's working too hard, increased negative thinking, our emotions of hopelessness, helplessness, and guilt. We have social isolation and low libido and pain. So our nutrition recommendations is, again, to increase the protein, right? So for supporting the deep limbic system. So the avocados, apples, berries, you get it, cauliflower, green tea is a good one, red peppers, oranges. And our treatments for our deep limbic system is our aromatherapy, aerobic exercise such as table tennis and dancing, acupuncture, biofeedback, neurobiofeedback, our repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, our cranial electrical stimulation, and then we have our psychological, which is our ant therapy, learning how to defeat our negative thoughts, practice gratitude and appreciation, and then surround yourself with positive people. And our supplements for our deep limbic system is our SAMe. So it supports joint health and movement. It promotes positive mood and emotional balance, and it supports energy levels without the caffeine. Another BrainMD product that can enhance the SAMe mood benefit is our butene TMG. It enhances SAMe's mood benefits. In a trial on individuals with mild to moderate mood problems, the TMG taken with SAMe for 90 days worked better on all the measures than SAMe alone. And then there's a second trial lasting 6 months that had similar success. So this is another really great product that we have here at BrainMD. Here we are at our multivitamin. It's total wellness, whole body, brain nutrition. This again is, second to none. This is a great multivitamin. It promotes immunity. It provides antioxidants and immune support. Here's our vitamin D3. Our probiotics, again. And here we are at rule number 7. So cook with brain healthy herbs and spices to boost your brain. And then you have your action step here, right? So expand your repertoire of cooking by using brain healthy spices and herbs. Turmeric found in curry, saffron, which we have our supplement. Rosemary, thyme, and sage helps to boost memory. Cinnamon helps attention and blood sugar. Garlic and oregano boost blood to the brain. And then we have ginger, cayenne, and black pepper boosting metabolism and having an aphrodisiac effect. Rule number 8, make sure your food is as clean as possible. Like rule number 3 says, just eat organic, hormone-free, antibiotic-free, you get it. Furthermore, just eliminate food additives, preservatives. And our action step is really follow these guidelines, like read labels. If you can't pronounce it, then, just don't eat it. Okay, so here we are at our temporal lobes, which our temporal lobes, right there. So they sit behind our ears, right? And they're the largest lobe, second largest lobe. Your temporal lobe is a part of the brain that helps you use your senses to understand and to respond to the world around you. It also plays a key role in how you communicate with other people, your ability to access memories, use language, and process emotions. The temporal lobes play an important role in managing emotions, processing information from your senses, storing and retrieving memories, and understanding language. So this was really interesting to me, though I love learning, so I'm always a sponge every day. The dominant temporal lobe, which is in the left side in most people, is involved in understanding language and learning and remembering verbal information. The non-dominant lobe, which is typically on the right temporal lobe, is involved in learning and remembering non-verbal information such as visual, spatial, material, and music. I just love that fact. It's so, I don't know, it's just kind of, you can just imagine your brain kind of, melting together almost, but I just love that. It's amazing. Okay. Inside the temporal lobe is obviously our hippocampus, right? The seahorses of the brain, and it's your brain's memory library. It stores memories, and which are memories you can access, remember, and describe. Your hippocampus is also helps with recognition memory, which is your ability to recognize something, someone, based on stored memories. Our temporal lobe gives us the ability to understand the meanings and words of and objects. For instance, when you see a cup, you recognize it as a container to drink out of, and your temporal lobe is at work. The temporal lobe is also home to the Werner's area of the brain that helps you understand language and form meaningful sentences. The temporal lobe is also involved with emotions, senses, and visual recognition. Certain regions of your temporal lobe are key for recognizing visual materials, such as familiar faces and known objects. So when there's problems, there's obviously difficulty understanding spoken words, anger, anxiety, fears. We obviously see a lot of this with dementia, and Alzheimer's, or beginning of pre-stages. Difficulty with identification, persistent talking, increased or decreased interest in sexual behavior, keeping rhythm, that passive aggressive attitudes. So our temporal lobe help looks like this. It looks like biofeedback to stabilize our temporal lobe functions. Anger management, learning a new instrument or memory games. Our nutrition recommendations, again, is increased protein in the diet. And our BrainMD supplements are, this is our GABA calming support again. Next is our omega-3s. Here's our vegan omega-3. And this is our memory power boost. This one's really amazing with like turning on our bodies, our brain's memory, and it really does just boost everything. The synapses send messages between the body and the brain, and is essential for structure and function. The brain energy consumes 20% of the body's energy at rest and more while concentrating. So, and then we have our blood flow requires a constant supply of oxygen and nutrient-rich blood. So ginkgo helps blood flow to the brain. And then our second slide on this is it's antioxidant protection. So there's free radicals that can damage, precious brain cells. So, and then we also have our huperzine A, which maintains healthy levels of acetylcholine. Rule number 9 is eliminate any foods that might cause you trouble, like GMOs. If you're having trouble with mood, energy, memory, weight, blood sugar, et cetera, you might know that you should eliminate wheat or any other gluten-containing grain or food. The Amen Clinic's 9 rules of brain healthy eating will help you heal your brain, improve your health, lose weight, and feel more energetic. And doesn't that look delicious? So I wanted to talk a little bit about our managing stress, since we do have a ton of fight or flight, or, just a friendly reminder about managing stress. Remember that you are number one, and self-care is really important for you. Let's say no if it's too much. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Let go of what isn't working for you. Watch unrealistic expectations. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. And remember to listen to your body. Okay, so this is our vitamin C, our Neuro C, and it supports the immune system, and it's also a fundamental nutrient for tissue repair, including collagen synthesis, which makes it critical for the brain, the heart, and skin health. The human body doesn't produce its own vitamin C internally, so we must get it from food or supplements. So most cheap vitamin C is made from corn, unfortunately. So the ideal vitamin C supplement is our liposomal. I always have a problem saying that. Liposomal from sunflower seeds, because the fat soluble form will deliver the C right to the cells, into the mitochondria, right? And no other vitamin C powder nor capsule can achieve this. So this is our Neuro C power. I love it. And this is the delivery method that we use at BrainMD. Okay. Oh, okay. So I love this one. Okay, so we talked about curcumin, and our brain curcumins, so good. So when you take this brain curcumin with the happy saffron, it's like your brain just like the light bulb just went on, and it's got like all of this, I don't know, like 1,000 volts of energy. So this brain curcumin is amazing. You have to try it. And if you try it with the happy saffron, believe me, you're going to feel amazing. But get back to the slide. So, turmeric is an anti-inflammatory spice, right? You can buy it in bulk, or you can cook with it in stews. And if you put it like a quarter cup of it in your stock pot, you can improve the absorption by adding cracked pepper, and then simmer it with some onions, adding veggies and beans and stock. Or you can make a delicious golden milk recipe from turmeric. But getting back to this brain curcumin, it's been formulated with this long vita. It's a highly concentrated and excellent absorbed curcumin. It's documented to benefit the brain via our clinical trials that we've had. So the first trial is it helped support older people with memory difficulties to complete challenging computer cognitive tests, and it helped to support their alertness and short-term retention. The second trial, it supports early memory loss in people over 50, which another trial supported blood vessel function and workout-related muscle damage. Which, I mean, I'm over 50, so I've been taking these products for a while, and I love them. The two of these together are called the happiness herbals because of how, it's got zinc in it, and it's essential. Zinc is essential for life, and it's vital for positive mood. But saffron is, like I said before, is an aphrodisiac for women. So taking these two together, you're good to go. All right, moving on. All right, so for our limbic system, our stress is also our everyday stress. Stress can run us ragged, and not just mentally, but it helps. The everyday stress will help us to stay calm and healthy through these stressful times. So this supplement is a scientific combination of nutrients and herbals clinically proven to support feelings and of stress and anxiousness. And actually, we have an L-theanine gummy, which is perfect as well. I have that one too, but just wanted to share that with. Actually, I will share it with you. Here it is. Our L-theanine gummies, they are really good for stress as well. Okay, our next BrainMD supplement is our craving control. So don't view cravings as a weakness, because these impulses are actually the body's way of letting us know there's something missing from our plates or in our life. This product is science-based ingredients combination, which supports sugar urges. And it's not just sugar from food, but it's also sugar from alcohol. And this is a really great product for anyone who has issues with alcohol. Okay, this is my favorite one. Well, one of my favorite ones, but yum, right? So not all chocolate is created equal, and that is a fact. Not sure if you knew that chocolate or cacao does not naturally have sugar and doesn't need added sugar to taste good. So in my opinion, actually chocolate's that other food group that's all on its own. It's a superfood with powerful antioxidants. It helps us to feel better as soon as you lay your eyes on it. And I'm sure you're all smiling right now. It supports our circulatory system with good blood flow. And as we know, blood flow lowers blood pressure. So it's also great for brain health. This delicious bar contains 9 grams of fiber. Yum. And this is 65% dark chocolate, so it's not as bitter as the ones I usually nibble on, which is like 85 or 90. But I love this one when we can get it. It's sometimes out, so that's how good it is. And it's also a really great option to alternative junk chocolate, which we all know junk chocolate. And we also have a coconut option, which is Brain Enjoy. So love these chocolates. Next slide. There you go. Okay. So now we're getting into the supplements. The Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act basics, right? So they're supporting the health of our brain and our body systems. Okay. So this is what our disease claims is a language that claims a dietary supplement is intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Once a disease claim is made, then the supplement becomes a drug. When the drug claims are made, the FDA can step in and destroy all products, impose a 6-figure fine, and ruin the reputation of our company. So adopting this language is critically important. These are things you can say and things you cannot say. So we are always supporting, we are always promoting. We never talk about how it will restore health or it prevents any disease. Never say it's a natural antidepressant. Don't say it will put you to sleep. Do not say it restores memory and recall. It improves focus and concentration, or it's a natural Adderall is a no-no. We are always supporting. We are supporting normal health. We are promoting positive mood. We are supporting health brain development. We are supporting a healthy response to inflammation. We are promoting focus and concentration. We support and maintain healthy normal brain function. I think you get it. So you're going to get this webinar. So just know that you'll have this language and verbiage. So that leads me to give it to Lisa.
Okay.
Become a BrainMD wholesale partner or affiliate partner.
Thank you, Karen. So I'm so glad that Karen went over the yes and the no's, because it's really important. I don't know how many of you are BrainMD wholesale partners or affiliate partners, but this slide in particular, take a picture of it. We will be sending out the PowerPoint to you so you have it, because we want to make sure that you guys stay in compliance with the Dietary Supplement Act. So this is very critical. For those of you who are not affiliate partners or wholesale partners, One of the things that I love about what we do at Amen Clinics and BrainMD is Dr. Amen's vision and philosophy isn't about me. It's about we. We are collaborating. We're collaborating together with our patients to help them improve their lives. And so by doing that, as you guys know, we partner with you guys as clinicians, but we also want to give you guys the opportunity to earn additional revenue in your practices. So one of the ways that you can do that is to become an affiliate partner. And so by becoming an affiliate partner, you will receive an email within 2 business days once you have filled out the application. And then you'll have the opportunity to earn 15 or 25% on the supplements that you sell to your clients. And you do that by sharing a link. Some of you I know on our webinar today are already Amen University graduates. And if you are a BrainMD and Amen University graduate, you will receive 25% commission on all of the purchases that your clients purchase. Some of the affiliate program highlights include it's an unlimited earning potential. You receive a welcome email, a video walking you through a dashboard that we have for you. So it shows you everything, all of the sales. You get industry leading commission on our full suite of supplements and also our books. A lot of people don't know that as an affiliate partner, Dr. Amen's books are very popular, and I'm sure you guys already suggest them to your clients. So this is an opportunity for you to earn commission on selling the books as well. So the base commission, like I said, is 15%, 25% for brain health professionals or graduates of our trainers program. You get a 60-day cookie window. I know that's a little technical for some, but what that means is once you share that link with your client, that cookie will stay with them for 60 days. So as they order, that cookie will continue to stay with them. You get one-on-one support with Paul, who is our affiliate director. And then you also get one-on-one support, and you'll have access to high converting banner ads if that's something that you want to get involved in, custom banners, weekly and monthly promotion coupons that we have, special offers and discounts, tools and creative resources to help you increase your business. So as a wholesale partner, the wholesale partners, that's basically you sell in your location. So you purchase the supplements at 40% off, and then you resell them at retail. One of the things that I hear from all of the partners that I've worked with is it's only a $150 initial order. Typically, what you're going to see when it comes to partnering with various different companies is it's going to be a minimum of $500 to a $1,500 order. So at BrainMD, again, like I said, it's not about me, it's about we. So this includes discounts on all of our products, including our books. So this requires most of you in most of the states, not in Texas and some of the other states, to have a reseller's license. And we can definitely provide you with the tools on how to obtain that. You may already have that. But I do know in 2024, all states will be mandated to go to a reseller's license. So that will be coming. Some of the frequently asked questions that we have is, will I be taxed? Or how am I going to be taxed? So if you become an affiliate partner, you will get a 1099 at the end of the year from what's called share sale. If you're a wholesale partner, we definitely want you to speak with your accountant because you'll be responsible for collecting taxes when you sell to your patients. One of the questions I just had recently with a partner down in Houston was, can we do drop shipping with the wholesale partnership? Yes and no. Yes, from the standpoint that all of the drop shipping will go to your location. However, if you have a client that you're ordering specifically for and you want to have it delivered to them, then all you have to do is put in their address information, so it changes it from your location to their location. Another question that I personally get is, can I resell these supplements on Amazon, eBay, or other online marketplaces? The answer is no. That is not allowed in our terms of agreement at this point. We do, as BrainMD, we do sell those supplements on Amazon, but that's BrainMD. Those are not other partners. So can you earn commissions on your purchases, which is a big thing that I get. I don't know how many therapists are on here today that I have met with that have been using our supplements for a long time and they had no idea. So yes, if you become a wholesale partner and you are using our supplements, you do receive 40% off. And like I said earlier, you get the exclusive coupon codes for the initial sale preferred affiliate partners, and you can promote the code to your clients. So I wanted to share with you guys, if you have questions, we have our East Region team, and this is their contacts and the states that they cover. And on our next slide, we have the West Region team. And so it has all of the contacts. So you'll see I'm down at the bottom. I'm, in Dallas, and I handle Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Colorado. Sarah Hertzberg, she is in our LA office, and she handles Los Angeles, Hawaii, Southern Nevada, Missouri, Nebraska, and Kansas. So you will receive this PowerPoint, so you will have everyone's contact information and the states that they cover so that you can reach out to them if you have any questions.